So this is for IMED 1416 for 1316 web design course. With it, there's going to be 3 pieces of software that you're using here, and I'm just going to do 2 of them. I assume you know how to launch Photoshop. It's not that hard with it, right? But the first video that I just picked up when I created a Hello World in the Microsoft Visual Code for you and open it in the browser, had you download the live server with it. This time we're going to open up the the FileZilla with it as well. So so before you open up FileZilla as part of your Lab 1 with it, I would send you an email. Everybody should receive an individual email about what you save for and all that stuff with it as well. So this is what it would look like right now. Let me just minimize this. I'm on my local desktop right now. Everybody should get an email that looks like this. I'm going to redact. That's why I'm going to redact all the names and password out of this one right here. So you just a little highlighted yellow because I had to filter this with it. But if you could for me, check your inbox, check for an email that says FTP account information. All right, that's the email with the information that's on here with it as well. Once you have that, there's inside the box. I want to explain with you very clearly with it. The FTP host, you copy all that line in there, starting from the SFTP to the section number that you're enrolled in with it. So all the way, that whole line, you copy the username, you copy the password. You just copy and paste these 3 information into FileZilla, and it will work for you to connect on the server. So for example, let me minimize this. I'm going to go to our virtual desktop with it. Let me find a virtual desktop here. This is our virtual desktop. This is where we left off a few minutes ago with it. Let me close out the visual code that we're looking at. This is our tab for that with it. Okay. So if you find FileZilla, which is this icon right here, at the bottom, in the first column, bottom, second to the bottom with it, it's FZ with it. You fire that up, it looks like this. All right. In the host, like I said, I'm going to redact. You're going to see redact. I'm getting this from the email that I just showed you from with it, but I can't show you what's the username, password with it. So find the SFTP in here with it. Highlight that line right there, starting with SFTP : / and it goes to the end of your last number of your section number. If you can please highlight that, copy it, and you come over here in the host, paste that in there with it. All right. Come over to the username. Again, all this is all purposely intended to redact out with it. So your username starts with web and the 4 numbers with it. All right. So hang on. I just accidentally fired up another one with it. My apology. Two FileZilla running at the same time. So this is the one I'm working in right now. And give me a second here. In the username, copy your username, and that's what I have right here, right? Copy the web with the 4-digit number you have. This is only you have this access to this account with it, right? With it, so make sure it's aligned to the left. Everything's pushed to the left with it as well. Even the password with it, if you can find your password and paste that in there with it. So like I said, I'm sorry I have to redact all of this information out of it, but I want to point out something how FileZilla works. This bar right here, this window right here that you're looking at is the status. So my next step is I'm going to click on Quick Connect right now. It's going to connect, and I'm click OK. And That's not a good sign. Because I mistyped the username here. My apology. Hang on. 8548. Let me do it again. So here he goes. So this is the status bar right here, right? So it tells me that I have successfully connected. These two windows right here are your local drive. These two windows over here to your right is your web server with it as well. That's all you have to do right now. I'm looking for. So I want a connection from your drive, from your virtual desktop to my web server. If you have done that, I'm happy with it. And from class exercise number 1, you're going to build off of this right here. So just to let you know where you're at right now, this is your username. Coming down here again, you are looking for is your OneDrive Dallas College right here. I'm going to expand that. And this is the drive that we're in right now, is this one right here. IMED 1316 SU 2022, which is the content is here, right? And we just, if I want to transfer this over, I would click on this. I want to drag this and drag it to the right-hand side over here. So that will become a part of this directory over here as well, okay? Does that make sense? So I want you to make sure you understand what we're doing with everything that we have right now. Fine? Yeah. So just since we have it here with it, let me just do a demo, dragging it over. I'm just going to drag this folder 0515 to the right over here, somewhere in the white over here. Don't drag it to the one of the directories. I'm going to put it in one of the subdirectory. So drag it into the white space, and you just let go. And you notice the bottom folder, it transfer, and it creates a directory in there for you in here. Let me show you where that directory we just brought over. It's right here. Okay, so this is the 051522 is this directory. Now it's up there. Now you have to mirror your local drive to your web server. You have to have a mirror file structure. All right. So as you can see, this right here is the parent directory. You can see what's inside of that as well. So this is the directory. If I clicked on, there's a hello world that we just created from the previous video that I have. All right, so this concludes a lot I'm spilling into is a first class exercise that you're doing with it. But I do want to show you where your file structure and how you connect to your OneDrive Dallas College. This is the important part right here. All right, thank you.